No mai, hooky mai, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're Championship Sunday here. It is the 2026 Evergreens Women's National Championship. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper, and welcome along to the grand final. It'll be Counties Manukau taking on Hawke's Bay. Counties Manukau will be the home side in this one, in their black and red trim in their shirts, and it'll be Hawke's Bay with their black and black. Well, we've got a special guest in to get us underway here in the grand final, and I'm pleased to bring in Her Excellence, the Mayor of the Marlborough District Council, Nadine Taylor. Kia ora, Nadine.
Kia ora, Chopper. It's so nice to be here on such a beautiful day.
Nadine, I understand the Marlborough District Council has got right in behind this event with the Marlborough Softball Association and the Wairau Softball Club. Why?
Well, we just like to make things happen here, and we were stoked when we heard we might be able to host this. Really proud of our local Evergreens teams, the Wairau team and the Marlborough team. It was an easy ask to be able to host and support them to bring the rest of New Zealand here to Marlborough.
Well, kia ora koutou katoa, no mai, haere mai, hoki mai te Wairau Blenhiem here in Marlborough. Of course, our local iwi, Ngāti Toa Rangatira, Ngāti Rārua, and Ngāti Tane o Wairau. Kia ora koutou katoa. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you along for you. And there you go. Camera 3's got us a shot over there. If you can see it up there. Nadine Taylor, she's just underneath the monitor there. Tippy toe, that's you, Nadine. The Mayor of the Marlborough District Council. Landsdowne Park has made a big transformation with the hub and the recent times here. How good?
Oh, Chopper, how good. We transformed the field in 2021. We needed to do that to keep the Mako home games here, and that was really important to the people of Marlborough. Now, I am told that the teams out there are really loving this field, particularly with the sliding. So if it's good for the Mako, it is good for our softballers.
If it's good for the Mako, it's good for the softballers. Great to have the Marlborough District Council Mayor in the house, Nadine Taylor, here for the grand final. Well, the umpires have got a celebration as they come out. Nikki O'Gara will be calling the balls and strikes behind the dish, is one of our experienced umpires here in New Zealand. And we'll see the two coaches come out here from Hawke's Bay and Counties Manukau. Let's have a look at what the batting lineup looks for Hawke's Bay here this afternoon.
All right. Well, for Hawke's Bay, first up, we've got Nikki Tatana. We've got Kay Lorimer, Angela Kauraria. We've got Lisa Pohatu, Naomi Ayosa. We've got Deanna Paul, Alison Clark, Whitney Nahokau, and then Sharon Chapman.
A fantastic batting order for the Hawke's Bay side. And if we have a look at what Counties Manukau are going to put together offensively, how do they look today, Nadine?
Yeah, really good lineup. Led out, we've got Sue Hicks, we've got Tiana Ariali Newlove, we've got Tara Tohoro, we've got Kara Apanui, Helen Venimore, we've got Shamila Tua, Jodie Brooks, Amanda Taylor. We have Api Stone and Rosina Cheswick. So what a lineup.
What a lineup indeed. These two teams have gone hammer and tong this weekend. The Evergreens National Champions is a real big deal, and they are going to fight off for the big trophy here at the end of it. The Merrill Ferguson Trophy, the overall winner of the Evergreens. And, of course, these ladies, they're going to put their best foot forward today, aren't they?
There's a lot of experience out there. I'm expecting an absolute stunner for this final. They really are going to.
Well, it's a stunner of a day here in Marlborough. They turn the weather on, not just great vineyards, 21 degrees Celsius. There's a slight breeze, but really nothing. It is picture postcard perfect here today. As you see the hills in the southern region here, the Wither Hills, Tapuwai or Uanuku, the Maunga, the big one in the back, and of course the Ned, Te Haumaunga, the smaller mountain just below it here on the southern entrance of Blenhiem. What a beautiful region. Tell our viewers, why would you want to come to Blenhiem?
Look, it's glorious here, but you know, it's so much more than the wine that everybody knows us for. It's exactly as you said, it's a beautiful region. It's the mountains, it's the moana. We've got the largest coastline here in Marlborough, And you know what? I think we've got some outstanding communities. And for me, it's always about the people. We build the facilities for them to enjoy.
Nadine, we want to thank someone from your staff, Robert Hutchinson. He was instrumental in the partnership between the District Council and the local organising body, the Wairau Softball Club and the Marlborough Softball Association.
Yep, Hutch is an institution at the Marlborough District Council, so thank you so much for acknowledging that. We'll pass that on to him.
Fantastic indeed. And Hawke's Bay is going to be the fielding team here. So they will actually be the home side, and we'll get the scoreboard ready. You can see the big Landsdowne. It's a proud name here in the Marlborough region. Of course, one of the homes of the Manukau rugby team as well.
Well, obviously the premier, most important home of the Manukau team. But, you know, we discount Nelson here pretty regularly. I'm not sure if there's a Nelson team out there. Sorry, guys. But it is. Lansdowne has a long and proud heritage. It's so good to see it being used for the women's sport out there for the Evergreens today.
Well, fantastic indeed. And thank you all for tuning in here this afternoon. I hope you are going to enjoy the grand final. It's the 2026 New Zealand Evergreens Women's National Championship, all the way from Marlborough. Beautiful Blenhiem, the top of the South Island. I got to fly in on Sounds Air this morning to join the crew. They came in yesterday. They got your lovely hospitality last night too, might I add.
Good.
And what a picture it is to fly into this region.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's a postcard, well and truly. And, you know, what you see in the ground, it's reflected here in the province as you travel around. People that come here, they say to me, it's such a well-kept secret. It's such a special place. I have found my home. I've found the place I want to be. And I hear it from all sorts, all ages that come here. And so there's got to be something magic about it.
Well, if you want to find yourself a home, head along to the Harcourt's Marlborough division, and Rhonda Stewart, she'll hook you up with a holiday home right here in Blenheim, sunny Marlborough. Let's have a look at the defensive lineup for Hawke's Bay out of the field now. Left to right in the outfield will be Kay Lorima. At left field, centre fielder is Deanna Paul. Right fielder is Sharon Chapman. And hot corner third base today for the ladies from the Bay. It'll be Alison Clark. Up the middle is Nikki Tatana, and joined with her is Angela Kairodia, the second basewoman. Linda Pohatu is over at first base. Behind the dish is Whitney Nohoko. And on the hill is Naomi Joasa with the starting pitching duties. But before we get to the pitching duties of the team out there in the field, there's a special first pitch ceremony to happen out there, Nadine. And I understand it's a junior player, young Bodie Lloyd, 15 years old, plays for the Wairau senior team, also the representative side from Marlborough, went away to Heartlands in Palmerston North earlier this year.
Oh, well done. And what a pitch. I'm so proud of her. You know, they offered that I might be able to do the first pitch, but I said if I did, I'd probably take out the umpire. Could you find me a wonderful young woman from Wairau, Marlborough to do it? And didn't she do well?
Didn't she do well? Well, there you go, young Brodie Lloyd from the Marlborough representative side. Well, we're just about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen, in the grand final here for 2026. Counties Manukau batting, Hawke's Bay in the field. Let's go. First pitch just over the top of the zone. And a couple of numbers may have changed here. I've got Sue Hicks leading off. It is 13, Sue Hicks leading off, the starting pitcher for Counties Manukau. Of course, the Hicks whānau, very popular in the Counties region. A comebacker to the base, and it's a foot race. Nadine, I think she won the race.
She certainly did, but it was tight.
It was tight indeed. Well, Nadine, Hawke's Bay, Counties Manukau, grand final, 2026 Women's Evergreens National Championship. What do you think we're going to see today?
Well, it's certainly going to be exciting. I mean, these two teams are right at their peak, and haven't they had a great couple of days to get themselves ready for this? Some really tight competition out there.
Tiana Ariati, New Love, the second basewoman, steps in to go to work now. Women's Evergreens start in a kind of old school fast pitch rules. They'll start with a runner at first base in the first innings, a runner at second in the second innings, a runner at third in the third innings, and so on as the game transpires. An hour 15 is the time slot for a grand final here today, as it has been all week, and this one's high. Almost as high as Tokumaru in the background, the Maunga, and that will land safely in the outfield, and all of a sudden, Counties Manukau with a bases loaded situation. So big moment early here for the ladies from Counties Manukau. And I'll bring up the first basewoman. And I know this lady, Tara Tuhoro, she can really bang it, Nadine.
Well, here's hoping. Fingers crossed. Ooh.
Inside. And it just clips the shirt of Tuhoro. She will go down to first base with a hit pitch. That'll push in the first run of the ball game. That was Uppy Stone that was out there base running. And so Counties now lead the ball game 1-0. This one's up top. Now, our camera crew have been shooting the vineyards all day today and the scenery around Landsdowne Park here. What's the best wine that Chopper should try before he leaves tonight?
Oh, now I'm a politician, so it's a really dangerous question to ask me. But I've got a little sneaky favourite, and it's a Johanneshof. It's a really small family vineyard that's out near Waitohi, Picton, so not in the main drag, really nice. But anything you try from Marlborough is going to be good.
What was the name of it again?
Johanneshof.
Johanneshof. I'll make sure I try that one later tonight. Well, ground ball to shortstop. They will get a run there with the out getting taken at third base. All Counties Manukau. So they double their lead here in the top of the first innings. The next pitch is taken up top from Helen Venamore, the third basewoman for Counties. This one pops up. Just out of play, and the third baseman for Hawke's Bay, Alison Clark. She's a character, by the way, Ali. Oh, she's a lot of fun.
You weren't having wine with her, were you?
Not yet. Only just flew in this morning, a bit early for Chopper. But I tell you what, before we jump on the bird tonight, we'll definitely grab a bit of that Johanneshof before we go. One strike on the batter. This one just holds, can't quite hold it together. Nadine, having sporting events like the Evergreens Women's National Championship right here in Marlborough and in Blenhiem, why is it important?
Look, it's important and it's lovely to host people, but it's important for our people and our teams too. It's hard sometimes in the regional New Zealand to be part of things, and so it's really awesome when the rest of the country come to us. It makes these teams so proud. They put such an effort in.
We've got teams here from all over the Moto, all over Aotearoa, New Zealand, Nadine, this weekend. From as far north as Kaikohe in the far north there, and as far south as Invercargill. So they've come from every part of the corner of this country to experience this beautiful culture and landscape you have here.
It's absolutely humbling that they will travel here to us for this.
This one pops up and goes out of play. It is great though, isn't it?
It is, and I hope we replay it tenfold with our hospitality, with the great facilities, and they just have a great time. The vibe out there is amazing. The friendships you can see, people reuniting, haven't seen you since last time. It's got a good energy.
This one fouls off and goes to the side. Nadine, I want to talk a little bit about one of the contractors here working in the Marlborough district. Green by Nature. Mo Collins, Mike Porter, the mastermind greenkeeper here. How good their work this week to prepare the fields for this championship.
You're absolutely right, because we're at the driest part of the season here too, and these fields just look perfect.
Sure do indeed. You saw the Mr. Potter out there on the beautiful lawnmower, cutting the grass in different directions. It just looks a postcard. It really does.
Yeah, he's a keeper. He's one I'd like to take home. If he could do some magic at my place with the lawns, I'd be pretty pleased.
Fair enough. If it's any consolation, Nadine, I'm terrible at cutting the grass. So, yeah, I'd like Mr. Porter to come to my house as well.
We all need a Mr. Porter. But it looks gorgeous. As I said, we keep it tip-top. And this hub is for so many sporting codes. It's not just rugby. It's so well used.
Hard hit ball. This looks like trouble. And it's off the glove of the left fielder. This will be runs here for Counties Manukau. The ball is lodged underneath the fence. We'll wait for the ruling from the umpires out in the field here. We think a block ball, but the umpires will tell us. Nikki Ozure behind the plate. One of the great umpires here in New Zealand. And she puts up two fingers So 1 run will come in for Counties Manukau, and the trailing runner, Kara Apanui, will go back to third base. So an early lead for Counties Manukau, 3-0 here in the top of the first innings. And of course, Hawke's Bay, they were yet to bat here in this innings, but we all know the spirit of these Hawke's Bay ladies. They're going to bring the fire when it comes to batting too, right?
They are, and they're going to know what they're up against. They are really going to push it.
Ground ball to shortstop, looking to come home on the play, a bang, bang! And the tag is in time. The shortstop from Hawke's Bay, Nikita Tana, threw a seed into the plate to stop the run from scoring. Simply outstanding. Nadine, I know you're busy. And, of course, you've got the council chains and all that stuff, the regalia that you lovely people wear in council. Anything else coming up in the region that we should know about here in Marlborough?
Wow. That's there. Oh, there.
Hard hit ball the other way. We'll come back to you in a second. Sorry, Nadine. And another run comes in for the county. So 4 runs here. They're off to a flyer in the grand final here in the top of the first innings. You're saying coming up in Marlborough?
There's absolutely so much on. We're just towards the end of our festival season, but what we've really got coming up is the obviously the Easter break. This is really big out there in the Marlborough Sounds, where half of New Zealand flock here just to get that bit of sun, that bit of moana, the fish in the chili bin to take home. So it's going to be our next big moment, the school holidays. That Marlborough Sounds going to be busy.
Marlborough Sounds is going to be busy. Well, fantastic indeed. Just about through the first innings here, and bring up to bat the Counties Manukau, the right fielder, Amanda Taylor. And first pitch is down low. The runners will skirt over to second and third. So 2 away here. Hawke's Bay looking to get that third out in the innings. As I look to the right-hand side, Hawke's Bay have got a relief pitcher up and warming. I believe that's Paula Hokianga, but I'll check that for you as this one comes through the zone. Ashley Harmer is the pitcher for Hawke's Bay, warming up in the bullpen. This one down low. Now, you've got the Marcos playing their rugby here. What about the Wars? What about getting the Wars down here? How good were they last night against Newcastle?
Weren't they? What about that? That would really stop the region. That would stop the South Island.
Wouldn't it? If you hosted the Wars here in Blenhiem, you'd make the rest of the South Island jealous. As Passport will allow the 5th run of the innings to come in for Counties Manukau. Well, maybe I need to put you in touch with the boss at the Wars and see what we can do.
Chopper, you are onto something.
Okay.
I like your way you think.
Now you know a broadcaster to do the game too when they come down here as well, right? Beyond the Dugout's got you covered, sister.
We couldn't do better. We'll be in.
Fantastic indeed. 2 away here. And a slow roll, looking to get out of the innings, and they will get out of the innings, will Hawke's Bay. And we've got Nikki Taylor here, the Marlborough District Mayor. Nikki, before you go, anything else you'd like to say before we cut away?
No, just a big thanks to Beyond the Dugout, a big thanks to all the teams who have travelled here. It's been magnificent to host. So proud of all those women out there. Go the girls.
Well, fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. It's grand final day. Nikki Taylor, she kicked us off, the mayor from the Marlborough District Council. Back to the... No, my Hookamaya, welcome back. Get your roots, the Marlborough. Look at them, boy, oh boy, they've got everything going on here. Well, I'll tell you what we're going on. It was so great to have the Mayor in here, Nadine Taylor from the Marlborough District Council, and they have put a lot into this event, the 2026 hosting of the Women Evergreens National Championship. Thank you to Nadine and all of her staff at the District Council. Well, we're bringing the big gun back into the grand final. Gary Rauhi joins me. I'm Jason Gerbes, a.k.a. Chopper. Gary, Counties Manukau off to a flyer.
Yeah, that's a big start to the first innings, Chop. Boy, Shingas. But it's been a feature of the tournament. There's another one there. She laces one down the third base line. And that is a feature of the whole tournament. They've been peppering the outfield with these bats.
Oh, close at third base. And let's have a look at that batting line up here for Hawke's Bay. It was Dickie Tatana who led off there with that double down the left field line. Kay Laurie Moore will be hitting 2 today. Angela Kairodia will be hitting in the 3 spot. Linda Pohatu's in the clean-up spot. Naomi Joasa is hitting 5 today for Hawke's Bay. Deanna Paul's in the 6th spot. Alison Clark, the ever-lovable third basewoman, she's hitting 7. Whitney Nohoko was hitting 8. And Sharon Chapman rounds out the batting order from the girls from Ngāti Kahungunu. That is Hawke's Bay. Defensively for Counties Manukau, really, really slick field, and they've been outstanding throughout the first 2 days of play here in Blenhiem. And I'm sure they will do the same here right in the grand final. Left to right in the outfield, Kara Apanui. Centre is Sharmila Tua. Right fielder for the boys from Counties is Amanda Taylor. As we hear the music starting to kick in here. So good. Hot corner third base. You see the bunt go down. Oh, the throw is high, and that's trouble with a capital T. 1 comes in for Hawke's Bay. 2 will come in for Hawke's Bay. And just like that, they cut into this lead, 5 runs to 2, Gaz.
Well, there we go, just like that. And I've seen some things in this tournament, but one thing I haven't seen until right now is a slide. So there we go, slide into first, into home plate. Beautifully done.
They got it all going on, ladies and gentlemen.
The singing out there is magnificent.
So good.
Come on, you guys, you don't hear this at your tournament.
Let's finish the defensive lineup for Counties Manukau. Hot corner third base is Helen Venamore. At shortstop pairing is Appy Stone with Tiana New Love. Apologies, Tiana. It's a shortstop and second base. First base is Tara Tuhoro. And over behind the dish is Jodie Brooks for the starting pitcher. That is Sue Hicks, and a big hit! It's over the left field fence. Looking to stretch it out here. Angela Kairodia got all of that one. Score now 5-3.
Danger sign. She's launched a laser beam into left field, and like I said, all day, all we've seen is that ball just tracing into the outfield, and you're not going to be able to believe what the final score here is going to be because we haven't seen it nowhere near it yet.
Wow, simply outstanding. Really is good here today. These two teams are going to... We talked about Counties Manukau, got off to a hot start. We knew Hawke's Bay were going to bring the fire in the sticks, didn't we?
Absolutely. Both of these teams are the cream that rises to the top. And there it goes once again.
Safely taken in the deep. Oh, I tell you, the crowd is up for it, Gaz. The crowd is up for it.
Absolutely, mate. That's the noisiest crowd, mind you, it should be. It's the grand final, mate. You know, the singing, the cheering, the party atmosphere. It's a festival of softball, and it's a different feel to any other tournament that I've been to or done before, mate.
Sure is indeed. And Hawke's Bay will set up one of their other great hitters here. The starting pitcher, Naomi Joasa.
Win, lose or draw, one thing you can guarantee about these ladies, they're going to have a good time.
They are going to have a good time. Well, a good friend of ours is playing shortstop for Counties in this game, Uppy Stone, mate. I'm not going to try and predict what she's going to do today, but I reckon she's going to be good.
She's been a standout in the tournament. Obviously, she hasn't forgotten how to play softball. Keeping herself busy, and after this tournament, in a little while, she's off to the Pan Packs.
Oh.
So she keeps herself busy.
Sister, can I hop in your suitcase?
Yeah, I know, right?
Catch a ride, Uppy? Can we catch a ride? Oh, congratulations to her. She deserves to go away and play international softball. This one pops up, and on cue, it's Uppy Stone with the catch at shortstop. 2 away here, bottom of the first innings.
Yeah, Hawke's Bay, this is going to be a battle. Absolute battle. Hawke's Bay had to battle to get here. That game over Southland took half the day. because they didn't finish the original game, so they had to hang around for a couple of hours and come out and play half an inning just to get in the right for the final.
One of the coolest ladies in softball, Deanna Paul, now centre fielder for Hawke's Bay. She takes the first one right down Main Street.
Unusual for a last name Paul to be involved in Hawke's Bay soccer.
Yeah. See, I never got a chance to catch up with Deanna and ask her, but I had an old teammate when I was growing up, Jalk and Paul. I wonder if they're related. I bet you they are.
There you go.
There you are. There's one of the stalwarts for Hawke's Bay there at the first base coach's box. There's this Hawke's Bay side. They've got experience out there. And I'm going to lead you to read out the coach's name. I'll get the other two. Paula Hookyoung is the manager. Heather McCormack's the scorer. And you've got the coach.
Oh, good on you, mate. I didn't bring my glasses out, but I'll give it a go. We got Kay Cherokee.
Sorry to throw you under the bus for that one, guys.
Very much. You know her very well as well.
We're through one complete. Hawke's Bay strike back for 3. It is Counties leading with 5. We'll be back soon. And the grand final, it's 2026 Women's Evergreens right here in Blenhiem.
Oh, mate.
The grand final for 2006 is off to a flyer here. Counties Manukau strike for 5 runs in the first innings, and now they strike at the first pitch here. And the top of the second, a running bunch from our friend Uppy Stone to get them underway, guess.
There you go. Just goes to show the quality of Uppy and the speed. They've used her as the runner all through the tournament. Coming in the 9 shots, 9-spot batting. Got to be one of the contenders for MVP of the tournament.
Amanda Taylor was the runner starting at second base. She's now over at third, so coast to coast here, Counties, and Stone will immediately pounce on down to second base with a big PK on her helmet down there.
Oh, PK through and through.
Yeah, she is. Poniki Calburni.
She does a good job of hiding it when she's on the mic, though.
Does. Big BG on the side, Brisbane Giants, I think that one is.
Yeah.
That's probably who she's going to play Pan Packs for as well.
4 years in a row.
There you go.
Champions in Brisbane, she made a point of telling me.
BG for life, apparently, is their motto. Brisbane Giants. And, of course, kia ora to our friends in Australia. Great to have you along for today's broadcast of the grand final of the Evergreens. And one to the screen, and in comes Taylor. And Counties Manukau moved the score 6 runs to 3 now.
6 runs to 3. They're crossing home plate regularly. It's an interesting one because the runs are going to be scored in bulk, and both teams are going to go on runs. So it's up to a team to try and deny. You can deny them for an innings or so, you'll probably stretch your lead.
That'll bring up to bat here. A hard hit, a long hit, and a great catch in left field. Oh my God! The left fielder for Hawke's Bay, Kay Lorimer. I don't know how she made that, Gaza.
Really athletic. That was really hard hit, but I tell you, I bet you the Marco never got a cheer that loud in the stadium. That was you.
Kay Lorimer with a fantastic catch. Counties Manukau will tag up with the score on the play, but a brilliant out taken by the left fielder from Hawke's Bay. This one comes through. And Counties, boy, they've got off to a hot start here. Of course, defending champions from last year. Up in Kaikoura here was the host.
But I tell you, there's about 3,000 years of experience out there in both teams. And one thing they don't forget is how to hit the ball.
Do not forget, indeed. Tiana Arieti. Yes, thank you.
You had to go there.
Yeah, Arieti. New Love. Tiana Ariete New Love here, the second basewoman. And I get a cheer from the grand. Thank you. Perseverance, Chopper. Perseverance.
Rowdy ones out there are trying to start a Mexican wave. Cut it out, you guys.
And this one comes through, just misses. 3 balls and no strike here, so go time for New Love.
Yeah, swing away. Knows where this pitch is going to be.
1 down. Down low, New Love down to first base, and she's a threat to run as well.
Yeah, athlete.
And there she goes, straight away. Won't even wait for another pitch. Down to second base she goes.
Yeah, that's just good running. Again, using all that experience.
Brings up to bat one of the hard hitters in this county's team. First base woman, Tara Tuhoro.
You need to see one that's not a hard hitter, Chop.
Yeah.
They just turn on the ball so fast and away it goes.
Now, I've only just noticed something with County's Manukau, mate. They've got happy socks on today.
Yes. They've been mixing up their socks all week.
Hard hit ball, centre field. And that'll drop in. Looking to go to 3 for a play. And hustle down there, New Love. So, Alison Clark played a little bit of cat and mouse at third base.
Albie, extremely experienced, former White Sox catcher. Played many years in Miramar. Lovely person.
Well, Gaz, since you did such a wonderful job with the coaching name for Hawke's Bay, I'll do County's Manukau for Michelle Kingy. She's the head coach. Dawn Newton is the manager. And Terry Martin, the ever-lovable scorer for the ladies from County's Manukau.
Geez, that Martin really confused you, didn't it?
There's those happy socks. Look at that on Tuhoro at second base. Boy, oh boy. Hard hit ball. This is long. Is it gone? It's over the top of the left fielder. 2 will come in for County's Manukau, and they've got the run production in early here. 9 runs to 3.
Yeah, this is what I was saying, mate. If you can't limit the damage, they're going to gap you by a few. And even though you're scoring runs regularly yourself, it is hard to claw back. You get the early lead in this, and you're all the advantage.
Time called here by the umpire. And it looks like we are going to make a change here as out comes the head coach for Hawke's Bay. I forget the Hawke's Bay coach's name again, Gaz. Do you remember?
No, I threw my piece of paper away.
Well, Kay, the
must get a runner from the Hawke's Bay team come up because that's embarrassing. You should know the Hawke's Bay coach.
Kay, the head coach of Hawke's Bay, is out to have a chat. We'll be back with more action here. It's the grand final for 2026. No, right, Hooker Bay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Partway through the top of the second innings here, and County's Manukau have hit 4 runs here in the top of the innings. To go with the 5 in the first, 9 runs to 3. I don't know if we saw the scoreline happening so soon in the grand final, Gaz.
No, well, it's typical. We do a lot of tournaments every year, Chopper, and you know what grand finals bring. Typically, they're tight, tense affairs. But like I say, there's a different feel to an Evergreens tournament. It's a festival game. The spirit is different. You know, everybody's out there. Everybody's happy. Everybody's having a good time. So they're swinging away. There's very little signalling happening out there. And so the instruction is swing away.
More happy socks from Helen Venimore in the batter's box now from County's Manukau.
Pulls the strings. There we go.
I thought it was only a matter of time we started to see a change of pace from the pitcher. Counties have come blasting the ball. You've got to change something, don't you? And maybe the velocity is one of them.
That's right. You can change the speed up, down, just start them guessing.
Ground ball to Clark at the hot corner. And that's bread and butter for a player of that type of experience.
You nailed that because that hit was probably caused by that change of pace. It just took a bit of guesswork to know where that one was going to come.
So the battery for Hawke's Bay. Whitney Lohoko behind the dish, and Naomi Joasa looking to make adjustments here early in the grand final. Swing and a miss, and it's a foul ball actually, so the runners will stay put. Centre fielder for Counties Manukau, Shamilia Tua. It's another one of our stalwarts from Hawke's Bay.
There's a few around. Outside of the Hawke's Bay region, I mean. There's one standing beside me.
I am born in Hawke's Bay, very proud Hawke's Bay lad, without a doubt. This one gets away from the catcher, and Hicks will skid in here for the 10th run of the ball game. Double digits already here for Counties Manukau.
Yeah, this wouldn't have been predicted, and Hawke's Bay are going to have to dig deep now. Like I say, they score runs and blocks, and if you let a team get away on you, it's just a matter of them now limiting Hawke's Bay, and within an innings they could take the game away from them.
Hot corner, shot down the line. Oh, baby, will you be my girl? And Counties Manukau, they're making the girl out of this one in the grand final so far.
Great effort by Albie out there to try and stop that full stretch dive just to show the commitment of those girls out there. Couldn't stop the ball going through to left field.
There's those hot socks. Yep, I'm born in Hawke's Bay. Our Papakoinga is just south of Hastings, a little town, a spot called Paki Paki. I think there's the marae there. And love our whānau. So our whānau back in Hawke's Bay. Kia ora koutou, katoa to you.
Magnificent. Well, I'm from just down the road from here in a little place called Greymouth on the west coast.
Are you?
Yes.
Feels like Beyond the Dugout's going to take a road trip, guess.
Yeah, mate. Used to be a great softballing region. Another little young lady from the west coast just walked past me. Kia ora to you, aroha aranga.
This one lifts up, and I'll go foul down the line. Didn't know you were from Greymouth. Greymouth. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Greytown's up and
wide up.
Wide it up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll give you a geography lesson.
Yeah. I've not been to Greymouth. I've been to Westport. That's the one above it, isn't it?
Above it, yeah. We won't talk about the guys from the Buller.
Back into the action here. This one lifts up. And safely taken at shortstop. Well, the Evergreens is off to a hot start here in the grand final, Counties Manukau, and so is the crowd. They're singing along, hey baby, hey baby. And at the moment, it's all Counties Manukau, baby. 10 runs to 3 over Hawke's Bay. More grand final when we come back. Well, I tell you what, it's thick and fast, just like the crayfish and Kaikoura. A couple of hop steps and a jump away from here. Gazza, we've had a couple of trips to the south on. You can't go past Kaikoura, can you, without stopping?
Not, mate. Hey, you're going to get that plane to land there tomorrow and have some sea wheels on it?
I hope so, my friend. I hope so. Well, great to have you along. Great to have all of the teams here along for the grand final. Of course, Horowhenua have been here this week. Marlborough, one of the hosts. Wellington. Just to name a couple of these teams, they've really been outstanding, haven't they, Gaz?
Oh, the representation. What's truly impressive? Whangarei and Mid-North from the far north. It's incredible to have those two teams.
The Mid-North team. They couldn't go any further north. Yeah. Of course, Manawatu, they're here, the Evergreens team. They're outstanding. And you talk about the far north. What about Invercargill and Southland?
No, mate. Yeah. Well, they've hosted Beyond the Dugout down in Invercargill, and
I know.
For that, guys.
I know. You never brought me any powers home.
Seafood, powers, kinners. Yes, Adrian and I did bring it home, but it was, in another container.
And, of course, our friends not far from there, Otago, they're here in the house this week. Whakatū Wahine from Nelson, they're here. They have been outstanding to watch.
Oh, the whole teams, there hasn't been a team that have let us down. And what about the hosts, Wairau? We stayed with them last night at the same motel as them. What a fun bunch they are. Incredible.
Well, I hope you went to bed early there, young Gary. Bottom of the second innings. Enough of that, you ratbag. 10-3 here. Ali
Nice
Clark
and early.
hits the ball and up is Stone. Wow!
Highlight reel. Human highlight reel.
Wow, wowee. Alison Clark laces this one. Uppy Stone dives back to her right side and makes a heck of a grab.
I told you, if they can just limit the onslaught, which is hard to do in these games, then that jump that Counties Manukau got on Hawke's Bay, I'm not going to say it's going to win them the game, but it could be enough.
It's Deanna Paul running at second base for Hawke's Bay out there, and Whitney Nohoko will take that pitch, the starting catcher for the ladies from the Bay here in the grand final, trailing by 7. But, Gaz, it's only early in the match.
It is, yep. And everything happens so fast. You get an hour and a quarter to do it. They still manage to squeeze 4/5 innings in, which is unbelievable, getting that you might get about 30 runs in that 4 or 5 minutes. So it all happens fast, and you've got to keep up.
I didn't find out if this game will still be an hour and 15, the grand final, or will it go 7 innings, Gaz? I might try and look up my notes to see if I've got a marker on that. What I do know, whether it's an hour 15 or it's 7 innings, this is going to be a beauty of a grand final.
Absolute beauty. Ding-dong battle.
Ding-dong battle.
God, I wish I didn't have to put that in my head now.
Matt Jordan.
Cut it out.
I was in the house yesterday, been on the dugout doing the North Harbour Softball Association grand final day, as a pass ball will allow Paul to come into score for Hawke's Bay. So 10 runs to 4 now.
Yeah, that's better. Another couple in this innings will help Hawke's Bay.
Look at him go, Gaz. Look at him go.
YMCA out there now. Told you the music's old school at this tournament, mate. We get that big thumping new music at the age grade tournaments. Well, at the Evergreens tournament, you get YMCA by the village people.
YMCA by the village people. Right fielder Sharon Chapman now. There you can see the ladies there. Oh, they're having a great time. They had a great time last night with the function. And then, of course, the big music and function tonight. That's going to be a big one as well, Gaz.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to go out with a bang. So you all better behave, you hear me? Otherwise, we've had the mayor in. She's aware that you're all out on the town tonight, so behave.
Behave. You heard it here. Oh, you heard it from Chopper. Don't behave. Just let your hair down and have fun, ladies.
Have fun. You deserve it.
This one outside the zone. Of course, the function tonight is about the Marlborough Public House, 51 Scott Street here in Blenhiem. Get along for a great night of activity, celebration here for the 2026 Women's National Evergreens Championship.
Don't give them ideas, they'll break that song out.
Well, a walk issue to Chapman. And now a big round of applause for the starting shortstop, Nikki Tatana, as she comes to the plate here.
Must give these guys such confidence to be cheered out there by these ladies in the stand.
Right, got a chance to commentate Nikki. She was playing for Manukau in the Heartland Championship. This one's up. Second basewoman for Counties. New Love will take care of that one.
The Heartland Championship, I've had the privilege of being at the two that have been played, and that's another tournament with a special field. Enjoyed immensely those two tournaments. Put the Evergreens right up there with that now.
Such a good vibe, Heartland. Such a great vibe, Evergreens.
Of course, the Heartland Championships hosted by our friends in Manukau, Calhoun Ballpark. Such a fine place.
Well, we saw outstanding defensive play by the left fielder from Hawke's Bay in the last innings, Kay Laura Marlett. She steps up to work now in the batter's box.
Nice pitch.
In the hole, 0-2. Slow roller, tough play for Hicks. But she plays it cool, calm and collected. Counties Manukau, they will go into the top of the third innings with a 6-run lead. But it's not for Hawke's Bay with a bit of fight. Score 1. in the bottom of the second. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Grand final time at the Evergreens. No, my hooky, my welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the ladies. Well, I'm quite happy that I commentated after that last little bit the ladies said in the grandstand, but they're having a ball here. Slow ground and a shortstop. No way! Oh, safe at home on a bang play. Boy, oh boy, that could have gone either way.
Oh, the way this game is going, those are the sort of plays from counties that could take them to the championship. Hawke's Bay, of course, will have plenty to say about that, but putting the squeeze on. The squeeze. That's almost as rare here as 6 outfielders.
Number 9 batter now, Uppy Stone. Defensively, she's been a gem.
Saving the best for last.
There's the Mid North Marlins. They've had a ball this week here in Marlborough. This one's up. Tough play here for the catcher. Oh, she's done it well. A basket catch to record the first out.
Eggs in a basket catch right there, executed well by the catcher. And they're going to need 2 more of those without any more runs. So they can keep eating into this lead.
That'll bring up to bat here the starting pitcher for Counties Manukau, Sue Hicks. Foul tip that rings the bell of the home plate umpire, Nikki Auger.
One of the most experienced umpires in the country. She's seen that plenty of times before.
There's our Southland ladies over there in the grandstand. An outstanding tournament by them this year, mate.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. I mean, they came up here and they've been one of the entertainers of the whole tournament. You know, they've just put on a show the whole time they've been out there. And not an easy team to beat, but for one result, could have been here in the final.
This one's lifted. Ali Clark underneath it, and she'll make a two-handed catch.
Great effort out there by Albie.
Well, 2 other teams we haven't mentioned here, all the way from the Bay of Plenty region, is Tauranga and Rotorua. How good, Gaz. They're the rowdy bunch, by the way, over in the left field bleachers.
Tauranga, yeah, definitely been a great team. I didn't get the pleasure of seeing Rotorua on Diamond 1, but definitely seen Tauranga a couple of times, so both of those teams.
Hard hit ball. Centre fielder is camped right there. And we've got ourselves a quick innings. 1 run comes in for Counties Manukau, but they're limited. 5 in the first, 5 in the second, and only 1 in the third. Is the tide changing here, Gaz? Is the tide changing?
Definitely possible.
Definitely possible. Let's find a crayfish then. Let's find a power. Let's find a grand final. Come back in the bottom of the third. That's the celebration here. Ka mua, ka kite amuri. Ma muri, ka ora amua. Those that lead give light to those that follow. Those that follow give life to those that lead. The catchphrase from the Wairau Softball Club at the host association here for the 2026 Evergreens National Tournament. Kia ora koutou katoa, no mai hoki mai, welcome back into the grand final. We've got a great one going on between Counties Manukau and Hawke's Bay here. Bottom of the third innings, Hawke's Bay will start with a runner at third base. That'll be Kay Lorimer out at third base. But then it's the big guns now, 3, 4 and 5 in the order. Angela Kairodia, Linda Pohatu and Naomi Joasa. Now's the time for Hawke's Bay, isn't it?
Well, you've just seen what Angela can do. She got one bounce into the fence just in foul territory. She hits that 2 feet in the other direction, and all of a sudden they're on the board, possibly with 2 on the board.
This was
going to go to the seat.
And in the grandstand. Lifted in the grandstand. Listen to them go. It's a foul territory. But boy, talk about playing to the crowd, Gas.
Oh, absolutely. Stop it, you guys. That's just playing up. Put one out there in the lonely seats way out there. But what power, Karodia.
This one's outside. So 2 long foul balls to left field. Little change of pace on the outside edge. So Sue Hicks trying to work the zone here against the dangerous Kairodia.
Yeah, well, she's already shown that leaving it out over the middle was very dangerous. 2 hits out to the outfield in foul territory. She gets one of those out front and she could hit it a home run.
That one will come inside, and so Kairodia down at first base. Runners in the corners now for Hawke's Bay. They've got him cornered, Gaz. They've got him cornered.
High and inside, but I'm sure Kairodia would rather have hit that ball. She has earned a walk, so good on her. Runners on the corners.
As they say, pass the baton on to your next sister. That'll be Alina Pohatu now. First pitch. Down foul down the line.
It's a little timing issue with the ladies as they keep peppering the foul ball with territory. But we've seen swings with the bat. Just like that.
Hard hit ball. One at second base, looking for a double play, and she's off the bag. Hawke's Bay converted for a run here in the bottom of the third innings, 11-5.
What's going on here, Chopper? This softball's starting to threaten any level I've seen this year. Fantastic.
Looking for a double play, Counties Manukau. They do get one. That'll bring up the pitcher now, Naomi Joasa. Hard hit ball. That one bounces off as the wind comes up here. I think it was the swing, the bat swing, providing the wind here, Gaz, off Joasa.
Absolutely, she hit one hard to third base, couldn't quite field it cleanly, otherwise they might have had another out, but that's Hawke's Bay's advantage here with runners at 1 and 2. They've scored a run in this inning, 2 runs in this inning already. So continuing to chip away.
Well, the pitcher Joasa down at first base with one away here. Looks like they're going to make a substitution, and Kim Ellers will come on a run at first base. That one drops in over the top of the zone to the centre fielder for Hawke's Bay, Deanna Paul. Hard hit ball from Paul. Turning the corner, Hawke's Bay looking for a play at the plate here. Watch out! And in she comes, Hawke's Bay. As that one gets away now, 11 runs to 6. There's something cooking in the kitchen for the ladies from the Bay.
It's brewing. It's brewing. And they're coming up now, 11-6, only 5 behind. They've cut the lead to the second inning.
I'll tell you what, when you've got the luxury of handling White Sox, ex-White Sox international player Alison Clark hitting in your 7th spot for your team, you're in a good stead, and she's up to bat now.
Oh, LB laced one straight to shortstop, but if that had got past, that would have still been travelling. She can hit the ball hard.
Straight back up the middle. Hicks stops it, checks the runner. And a textbook play from Counties Manukau.
Needed to be done. LB probably did herself a little bit of a disservice there. Not to be unkind, but swinging hard at that first pitch, probably not needed.
The temptation to not go at those ones.
It is. She did put the hand up on the way down the first bay line, like saying, "My bad, guys, my bad."
Well, a hard hit ball will go foul out of play here from the starting catcher from Hawke's Bay, Whitney Nohoko.
No, there's only one swing speed out there, mate.
100 miles an hour.
Yep.
Just like this association. There you are. There's Gaz to my right-hand side. There, the big man, cool, calm, collected. Tom Selleck, sunglasses on. Stone with a high throw and down in time. The first baseman from Counties Manukau, Tuhoro. That is cool and calm and collected.
Cool, calm and collected to get themselves out of what was a dangerous innings, but Hawke's Bay continue to chip away.
Well, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're through 3 complete in the grand final. Counties Manukau 11, Hawke's Bay 6. I know my hook and my, ladies and gentlemen. Championship Sunday here, the 2026 New Zealand Evergreens Women's National Championship. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper, and under the banner of Rangi Tane, one of the local iwi here in Wairau. Fantastic to have their support, but they're all playing for the big trophy here this grand final, the Merrill Ferguson Trophy, Gaz.
Yeah, what a wonderful trophy. Well, I'm not exactly sure the history behind that trophy.
The runners-up trophy.
There is.
Yeah, the runners-up for this game was donated by the Petone Sports Club. But I thought, you Gaz, you're a sharp dresser. The dress cup is donated by the Waikato Evergreens trophy.
So you might as well just give that one to me now. The Hard Luck Cup, donated by the Wanganui Women's Evergreens. Is that going to be one you guys are going to brag about winning? I don't know. They're going to be a fun one, though.
We'll find out. Top of the 4th innings here, and it'll be with 38. Tara Tuhoro will lead off for Counties. In the 4th innings, the runner will start at first base. 1 pitch, 1 out. Pitcher's best friend. A couple of the other prizes up this evening. Of course, the plate winner. That's a big one. The Betty Tawhai Memorial Trophy.
Betty Tawhai Memorial Trophy. Obviously, for a much beloved person had passed away. Personality of the tournament, Diane Lambert Trophy.
Outstanding. I think we're going to... Whoa! That's a close play at second base, and she got him. And she got him. What a play from Hawke's Bay.
There's another play. I told you the standard is elevating. These women have got a hint to themselves. At Hawke's Bay, realise they've got a sniff. They're in with a chance.
Well, I've got a chance indeed. Well, the Diane Lambert Trophy, the personality of the tournament, I reckon if we get Adrian Worrell, the director, producer for Beyond the Dugout, to dance on the tables at the prize giving tonight, he might just pick up that award.
Give it to him just on the thought of that alone.
what dance move you reckon he's got in him?
Oh, he's probably got a good Macarena.
Macarena?
Yeah.
I got the electric slide, but we'll find out. Adrian Worrell.
The Worm.
The Worm.
He's got to be an 80s guy from the breakdancing days, surely.
Hard hit ball down the line, and it's just foul off the bat here from Kara Apanui from Counties Manukau.
What about this one, Chop? The wooden spoon award.
Well, that's the one I'm going to win. We all know that. Chopper wins the wooden spoon all the time. And that's a good old friend of mine. She's passed away now, Joyce Chapman from Hawke's Bay. The Joyce Chapman Trophy.
Wonderful.
The other one I guess Chopper's probably pretty handy at winning, but the most sociable team, Tauranga and Rotorua, got a good chance
of winning
that
for that
this year.
one, aren't they?
This one pops up and they'll grab the out. So 2 quick outs here. That is the Dawn Haiti Memorial Trophy. Dawn Haiti Memorial Trophy Most Sociable Team. That's going to be a big prize at the prize giving tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, there you go. All the prizes are ready. Who's going to win them? Who's going to win the grand final? Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Got ourselves a great one. Counties Manukau held scoreless for the very first time. Will that prove difference? We'll find out when we come back. Oh, Kina Koutou katoa no mai hoki mai as we look at the weather hills out in the distance towards the south of Blenhiem here. Tapawai or Uanuku. The maunga out in the background. It's the smaller one. Sorry, it's the larger one. And then the Ned, Te Home Maunga, is the smaller mountain to the south of Blenhiem. That is where we are at Landsdowne Park here in Marlborough. Beautiful Marlborough, Gaz, as we work our way through the grand final.
I've already named it as the most picturesque ground we've ever broadcast from. It's a bit cool because we've broadcasted some pretty picturesque grounds. But this goes to number one in my opinion.
Pitching change here for Counties Manukau. Head coach comes in, Michelle Kingy, to take over from the mound. Gaz, a big move.
Big move.
Hawke's Bay was starting to grab momentum here, and we know Michelle's experience from past. If she can grab a little bit of that, maybe it puts Hawke's Bay, stops them in their tracks.
Well, out of a team that's already chock full of experience, she's probably the most experienced out there. And what better person to bring in this situation? I just said to you all fair that Hawke's Bay were building something special. And sure enough, Michelle Kingy recognises that, comes in to do the job.
We see a little bobble at home plate. They will get the batter out at first base. The runner will be safe at second base, though.
Nice slide. Another nice slide.
Bottom of the fourth innings here. Hawke's Bay have scored 3 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. They'd love to score 5 runs here. That's what they trail Counties Manukau in the fourth innings.
Well, this is what you mentioned in Counties Manukau, 5-5 and then 1 and 0. So Hawke's Bay needed to put the brakes on, and that's what they did.
Sue Hicks has moved over to third base for Counties. But defensively, I think the change is Kingy in for Venamore, the third basewoman. She'll go onto the mound, Kingy, Michelle Kingy. And as we mentioned, Hicks moves from pitcher over to third base. Well, here's a little change up that almost falls in.
That's the one. She's starting to mix it up. She's just recognised that Hawke's Bay were settling into a rhythm out there, Chopper, and starting to score runs with regularity. There you go.
Hard hit ball. Slightly gap shot to centre left. And Hawke's Bay got something cooking in the kitchen, Gaz. They've got him cornered at 3-1.
It just keeps going. It's up to Counties to put the brakes on. 5 runs is still a big deficit, but the way they're going, they're chipping away at it nicely. So this game has been going for just over an hour. If it's going to be a 7 innings, it's going to end up being a thriller, I'd say. Somewhere around about 15-14. There's a prediction for you. I won't tell you which way.
15-14. Gary Rowe here, his prediction for the grand final. That's 29 runs, Gaz.
No, mate. And, yeah, that's about average.
Fair enough, fair enough. Hawke's Bay trying to capitalise on their base runners. Little check swing, excuse me. She'll have to beat it out to first base, but they will score a run on the play, Hawke's Bay. They trade an out for a run, Gaz. 11 runs to 7 now.
Just keep chipping away. Hawke's Bay doing a nice job out there. County's beginning to limit their opportunities. Michelle Kingy's come out and just slowed things up a little bit. But the Hawke's Bay batters are just starting to launch into a few.
We're back to the power of their order here, Gaz. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Kaidodia, Pohatu, Joasa and Paul.
Yeah, right in the meat of their order. You've got some power right there as the singing sparks up again. You can hear it in there. Wonderful voices in unison out there.
Well, they sure are indeed, my friend. Great to have you along for the grand final, ladies and gentlemen. Really is a privilege to have you along. Wherever you're watching from across Aotearoa, the Motu, New Zealand, or te ao the world. A swing and a miss on the outside pitch. Kaidodia, she's like, I might change the bat here.
Yeah. Oh, there's the issue. She better hit it now, though. She blamed the equipment. You got to hit it now.
All set to go. Here comes Kingy.
Oh,
Rice ball. Here comes Stone. Whoa! It's off to Goldman Hicks and running around the corner. Hawke's Bay will convert it into a run here. 8 runs to 11, Gaz. And just like that, the blink of an eye, it's a 3-run ball game.
Tell me about a 3-run ball game, Chopper, when they started, 6 behind in the previous innings? Chipping away. I don't know about 14, but 15-14.
Wow. Wow, oh, wow, Hawke's Bay. Spirited fight back here. Can they turn it into a comeback?
Don't call it a comeback.
Ball down low. Lena Pohatu.
Well, you talk about 29 runs, Chopper. There's already 19 on the board.
10 to go there. This one fouls off. Comes off. That foul tip. Comes off, hits the umpire's mask off her head, and the catcher from County's Manukau catches it with her other hand. Jodie Brooks and turns around. You missing something?
Yeah, bit of equipment for you. I'll look after it.
Bottom of the 4th innings. 1-1.
Didn't even get dirty.
1-1 the count on Pohatu. Ground ball to third base. Looking for a double? No, they'll take the easy route. Oh, it'll have to be a tag play, and that'll complete the innings here in the 4th innings, but it's not before Hawke's Bay showing a little something. 2 more runs in the 4th innings. We've only got 3 runs to go. Is it going to be a grandstand finish, Gaz? Is it going to be a grandstand finish?
Right from the first ball, it's a grandstand finish.
We'll find out when we come back. The 2026 Women's Evergreens Championship right here live from Blenhiem. Well, no more hook am I, and welcome back as the Marlins are watching. Punaka Wellington are watching. It's grand final time here, County's Manukau. Gaz, they have got off to a flyer. Hawke's Bay have fought right back into this grand final. Hawke's Bay have to make a change, though, off defensively, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. They've got to keep this County's Manukau at bay. They've done a good job in the last couple of innings, but unfortunately you don't keep them down for long. Bringing on a new pitcher is a great call. Ashley Harmer will be the new pitcher that will relieve Naomi Josa
the starting pitcher for Hawke's Bay. She went through 4 innings complete, 11 runs surrendered. And if Gaz got his way, there's another 10 runs to come in this grand final. But I'm
between two teams.
Yeah, but I'm sure Harmer and Kingy, the replacement pitcher for Counties Manukau, have got other thoughts of that matter, don't they?
I definitely think they've got other thoughts. It's a great time for Hawke's Bay to bring in a replacement pitcher.
There's the crew. There's the crew there. Simply outstanding that we've had today. As Michelle Kingy, she will come in and take over Gaz in the batter's box as well. So a big moment for Kingy.
Oh, absolutely. And turns to bunt.
They'll send a runner to second base. Will Counties Manukau.
Crucial innings for Hawke's Bay. Everyone has been, but they've been scoring regularly. I did say they're not going to keep Counties quiet forever, so they need to get out of this innings as well.
Kara up into either base runner at second base for Counties Manukau. The new pitcher for Hawke's Bay, Ashley Harmer, just trying to find her rhythm. 2 balls, 1 strike so far.
It's a name I haven't heard for a long time. I'm going to say she spent some time at Hutt Valley, but I can't 100% confirm that. The memory may be failing, but I do remember her from a few years ago.
All set to go here. Top of the 5th innings. Oh, you can hear the effort from Harmer, can't you?
Putting it in out there, trying to get that ball past. She's walked Kingy. Probably the lesser of 2 evils.
Kingy's got her hands up. She's going to call time. And out will come a runner for Kingy. So that'll be Rosita Cheswick, the designated runner. I would have thought that person's quite busy at an Evergreens tournament.
Yeah, that's right. They get around the diamond so many times, the designated runners.
This one's taken up top.
Speed the burn out there now, though. If they get the ball out front, that could be dangerous.
Could be indeed. Up to bat here for this Counties Manukau side. One of their great players, Sharmilia Tua. This one just taken up top.
Yeah, Counties definitely a region on the rise. They are on the rise. In terms of national recognition, their age grade teams competing and winning tournaments. Really, the associations either side of Auckland now really putting a lot of pressure throughout that region, increasing their numbers.
Sure undo a Gaz. And we see a pitch outside, so relief pitcher here. Harmer just trying to find her length.
Yeah.
And her line, isn't she?
Not a great way to start. She warmed up for a long while, so she probably just needs to relax. Hard thing to do to come in and throw well.
She was throwing bullets in the bullpen down
darts down there. Absolutely. Hard thing to do, though, the difference between warming up down there with no batters in the box. You come in, you're in a grand final situation, you're pitching in the 5th innings, and you're expected to throw strikes from the get-go.
Of course, Hawke's Bay have the right to bring back the starter, Joasa, if they wish at some stage. The Counties Manukau, mate. Big moment here, loaded bases, Gaz.
Right here with none down. Right now is a moment in the ball game for both teams. Counties to re-establish their dominance, and for Hawke's Bay to keep hanging in there.
Oh, big swing through the hole, going to the right field. 1 will come in. And 2 will come in, and Counties Manukau get the offensive machine rolling again here in the top of the 5th innings, 13 runs to 8.
You start talking about a chop, it's a big call by Hawke's Bay to replace that pitcher now. I still reckon it was a good one, but they either work or they don't. Real coach killer.
See the coach from Hawke's Bay on the sideline. His feet look itchy. His feet look itchy. You see him standing there at 17, just to the right of the screen.
What was your name again?
I'll leave that one to you, Gaz.
Can't blame a man for trying.
Cannot, indeed. And this pitch is just over the top to Amanda Taylor, the right fielder for Counties Manukau.
Nice pitch.
Off and running. Oh, a deception play from Hawke's Bay. But no falling the base runner Tua at third base.
Inside, too far inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There you go. There's the head coach for Hawke's Bay, contemplating the seams on the ball and the seams in the motion of this grand final.
It's missing on the inside, not much.
2-2 the count here. Taylor can really help out her team here. Slow ground, a tough play. Runner's going to break, you know it, and she does break for home plate. Counties Manukau played another run, Gaz. They're in fine form here in the grand final, 14-8.
Absolutely, just continuing their form from the whole tournament. They do manage to take out the grand final. They'll go through unbeaten. And not only that, you know, you said it before, they're defending champions. So they're looking for a two on the trot, 2 on the bounce. That's what you call it, isn't it?
Well, big Jody Brooks down at third base. She's having a ball of a grand final. Just like the shortstop, Uppy Stone here in the batter's box.
Uppy's been one of the classes of the whole tournament for many of the teams that have been here. She keeps telling me how good she is. Well, there you go, Uppy. I've finally seen you play. I'll start agreeing with you.
Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. Well, of course, for those watching the grand final here, let us know where you're watching from. Who you got in the grand final? Who you backing? We get to see all the comments. We'd love to hear from you here at Beyond the Dugout. And the Evergreens grand final pass ball, and Counties Manukau with a gift here in the top of the 5th innings, Gad. 15-8 now.
Yeah, that's right. That just re-establishes that balance. Hawke's Bay better get a move on if they're going to score another 6 runs in this ball game. Great effort from Counties. You know, Hawke's Bay put them under all sorts of pressure in the last couple of innings. A fantastic effort from them to dig themselves back out of it, re-establish that balance.
Oh, look at Stone, takes a knee. She's all in, isn't she?
Well, that's just her way of letting the umpire know it's nowhere near the strike zone, right?
Hard hit ball, Stone! This could be an into Parker. Around first base goes Uppy. Coming as second now, just picked up the ball in the deep. The stop sign's up, and Uppy Stone with a stand-up triple. Now the ball's away. Here she comes. A little league home run for the shortstop from Counties Manukau. Uppy Stone, 16 runs to 8.
Here comes the coach. Brilliant work by Uppy. That was right out of the screws. She hit that extremely hard. Scorched around the bases and ended up getting the home run on the overthrow. Magnificent. Great work, Counties. Definitely re-established themselves and now looking like, we'll call them insurance runs from now on, Chopper.
Insurance runs indeed, Gas. Big innings here, the top of the 5th for Counties Manukau. Pitching change now. 5 runs have come in for the ladies in red and black. This one's down low.
I'll still go with my total run count. 29.
Okay. There's only 5 runs to go now, Gaz.
Yeah.
I think the odds are a little bit more in your favour.
Yeah, that's right. Total run count. We'll call it that.
Of course, we know Hawke's Bay's got a bat in the bottom of the 5th innings, and I feel like something's coming. I feel like something's coming from the Bay.
They're just about doing it, Chopper. You know, they're ticking over. 2s and 3s are not going to do it in that 5th inning. They're going to have to score 5 or 6.
Counties Manukau have scored 5 runs in 3 innings. The 1st, the 2nd, and the 5th now.
Yeah.
Those are big numbers.
Big numbers. It's actually daunting, isn't it? I mean, when you're chasing it and they keep extending it, it becomes daunting.
And this one gets away. And down to first base goes the batter for Counties Manukau.
Feel sorry for the pitcher out there, Ashley, since she came in. She struggled to find the zone, and Counties have let her know if they do. If she does, they own it.
Simply outstanding. Great to have you along, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for all your comments. As we see this one hard hit. Here comes Ellie. Oh, what a throw over to first base from the third baseman from Hawke's Bay.
Ellie Clark fires one across the diamond. Gathered up, eaten up out there by first base for the out. Damage done by Counties. I did say that they won't stay down forever, and they needed something to keep them down. Well, that's what's happened. They've come back big time with the bat. Nice work by Harmer.
Oh, wow. Nice play, and Hawke's Bay finally stopped the bleeding here, Gaz, in the bottom of the fifth innings. But Counties Manukau, how impressive.
Absolutely impressive in their ability to just turn things around. It looked like Hawke's Bay were working their way back into the game, and Counties have said, not even now.
Not even indeed. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. A 5 spot from Counties Manukau in the top of the fifth innings, and a big margin here. Hawke's Bay going to have to dig deep. Can they do it? I'm sure they can, my friend. I'm sure they can. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Beyond the Dugout, got you the grand final here for 2026. I know my Hawke's Bay, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic grand final. Counties Manukau score 5 in the first. Hawke's Bay reply with 3. Then 5 in the second for Counties Manukau. Hawke's Bay with 1. 1 for Counties in the third. 2 for Hawke's Bay in the bottom of the third. 2 runs for Hawke's Bay in the bottom of the fourth. And then 5 in the top of the fifth innings of Counties Manukau. That gives us the scoreline here. 16 runs to 8 in the grand final. But it's Hawke's Bay now in the bottom of the fifth innings, Gaz. What do they need to do?
Oh, it's the last throw of the dice, really. There will be more innings, but if they don't score a snatch of runs right here, Counties will, I believe, shut them out. But you never know. 5 or 6 runs in one inning has been done by Counties throughout. And let's not forget, Hawke's Bay have scored runs in every innings.
Ashley Harmer will come in for a first at-bat in the competition, the relief pitcher. Well, lots of support for Counties all day here, Gaz. Let's go Rambo, a little bit of that one, but Go the Bay from Billy Nuku. Fantastic to have you along in today's broadcast, and all the way from Brisbane, Paula Rawari, Counties Hard.
Counties Hard.
Fantastic, Dean. Thank you all for tuning in. Really lovely to have you along. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of the grand final. Of course, the host committee here, organising committee, the Wairau Women's Evergreens organising committee have been fantastic. Of course, Myrna Joseph, under her leadership, Gaz, how good?
Oh, what a passionate person. You talk to her about her softball, and she loves letting us know what Wairau are up to. And yes, they are. They're really setting the standard. Of course, they had the benefit of Lawrence Allen here for a couple of seasons up until this year. But he's left, these guys carry the torch, and what a great job they're doing.
Oh, I tell you what, they're burning the torch at both ends here. Doing a fantastic job. See a strikeout of Harmer to start the innings. Hawke's Bay do have a runner at second base, and they've got to call time here, looking for a pinch hitter to come into the ball game here. Hawke's Bay looking to empty the tank. Lavinia Fennell is going to come into bat.
Absolutely. Like I say, this is kind of a last throw of the dice thing, isn't it? They need to get in there, They need to hit the ball hard. They need to score 3, 4 or 5 runs just to give them some glimpse. And momentum is going to be a big thing in this league.
Sure is indeed. Myrna Joseph had to shoot off in a special Uber early today, one of those ones with flashing lights on the top, going to that big hotel with the cross on the top of it type thing. Apparently a concussion or something there. We wish you well and a speedy recovery. But I've got Stephanie, the secretary of the tournament, Naomi Solomon, Trish, tournament comms, love, all been fantastic. And of course, the vice president. Hard hit ball. And pinch hit works. Oh my goodness! It's a foul ball, and the crowd has their hands on their head.
She can't believe it. Well, she laced that out to left field. Absolutely laced it. Unlucky. Must have been a coat of paint in it.
Lavinia Fennell. Look at her getting the chance on the way back to the batter's box.
What a storybook that would have been if she had scored that RBI on that hit.
All set to go again here. One long strike. Oh, a change of pace. You knew that was coming, Gaz. You knew that was coming.
It was all the experience from Michelle Kingy right there. I think the smile on her face out there tells the story of what she thought about that. You're not hitting me like that again.
I want to give some love to Caroline Abelhart, the Vice President of the Marlborough Soccer Association. She's been wonderful with the rest of the organising committee, Gaz. Oh, check swing, excuse me, goes foul. But the organising committee here, Marlborough and Wairau, how good, Gaz, how good.
Well, just look around you, mate. They've got this wonderful sports hub to work with. They're the home of their softballs right here. It's the first time I've seen it. And I think it competes with any other facility in the country. So bring on a few more national tournaments this way. Let's see it.
A big shout out from Santa Claus, Hanakoko, John Hickman. What a great day and a great soccer festival in my home association, Marlborough. I didn't know John Hickman was from Marlborough originally. And he says the Joseph Fano, and oh, the curveball! Wow, Michelle Kingy, wow!
What a contrast that at-bat was from hitting that, lacing that ball out to left field to being struck out.
John Hickman says the Joseph Fano are legends, and I think we agree, Gaz.
Absolutely.
They are real legends down here in Marlborough.
Thank you, John. Completely agree. I've met a few legends from down here since I've been here in the last nearly 48 hours now.
This one the other way. And Counties will clean it up. A 1, 2, 3 innings. And we'll wait for the official call. And it's in! Counties, Manukau are your national champions. 16 runs to 8.
Absolutely brilliant, Chopper. I told you it's a festival atmosphere. It's an enjoyable tournament. Hawke's Bay won't be disappointed for long because they'll join in the celebrations as well. Commiserations to them. Congratulations to Counties. Magnificent.
What a grand final. Gaz, going to come back to you for the MVP very shortly. 8 runs scored in the first innings, 5 to Counties, 3 to Hawke's Bay. 6 runs scored in the second innings, 5 to Counties, 1 to Hawke's Bay. 3 in the third, 1 to Counties, 2 to Hawke's Bay. 2 in the fourth, both to Hawke's Bay. And then 5 runs to Counties. Manukau sealed the deal in the top of the 5th innings. What a game, Gaz. Your thoughts at MVP?
Well, there we go. Absolutely well done to Counties Manukau. They've been the class of the tournament all the way through. And Hawke's Bay were the grand finalists in the end. They weren't able to live with the power of the Counties lineup. But however, she did some magnificent stuff on defence, including one truly stunning play. And she laced the ball into left field to score a couple of RBIs. And indeed a home run. So Uppy Stone, there you go. You're my MVP for this ball game.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The starting shortstop for Counties Manukau, a.k.a. Pup. She is one of the best, for sure. And shirt number 5, Uppy Stone, is the Beyond the Dugout MVP of the Grand Final 2026 New Zealand Women's Evergreen Championship. How good, Gaz? How good?
2 more years, mate. Horowhenua, the Vin, hosting. See Counties, the defending champions once again. How exciting. Beyond the Dugout should be there. Just saying.
Beyond the Dugout will be there. I tell you what, this Evergreen softball's infectious. It's got in my blood, Gaz. I don't know about you, but it makes me smile from coast to coast.
All the way in. It's my first Evergreens attending, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's got a different feel. The vibe is, like I say, it's celebratory. It's absolutely magnificent.
Well, fantastic indeed. We have the official standings at the end of the tournament as we go from the bottom to the top. So the lucky wooden spooners will be Manukau in 14th place, Rotorua in 13th, Gaz.
Oh, there you go. Manukau, Rotorua, Marlborough in 12th. Whakatū 11th from Nelson. We saw how good they were. Whangarei and Horowhenua 10th and 9th.
Otago into the top 8. The host side, Wairau, claims 7th place today. What a great final for them today.
Team award? Might have been Wairau, but Entertainers Award might have been Tauranga.
The North Marlins, congratulations to them all the way from Kaikoui. They come in 6th place this year, Gazza.
Absolutely magnificent to see them down here along with Whangarei. Such a long way to travel. Amazing job by them to come down and be the entertainers they were. Tauranga.
I don't know how. How did Tauranga come 5th? With all that energy, all that dancing, all that cheering, and they still come 5th place, Gaz.
Got all that energy left over. They might have been able to squeeze 4th place.
Top 4
place Wellington.
Simply outstanding. A top 4 this year.
Absolutely.
Wellington in 4th place, and a very good Southland team pipped at the post.
Yep.
They finish at the bronze medal this year.
Yeah, mate, you look at it. When we started this morning, Wellington, Southland, and the two teams in front of us had an opportunity to win this tournament. So there we go. 24 hours, 48 hours, 14 teams, and it's decided.
The silver medal for 2026 will go to my home, way back in Hawke's Bay, Ngāti Kahungunu. Congratulations to the ladies from the Bay. A spirited grand final. 8 runs, that's a big number to score in the grand final. But the top billing, as you see right there, Counties Manukau of the 2026 New Zealand Evergreens Women's National Championship champions right here. Simply outstanding. Fantastic indeed. Gaz, anything else from you before I sign us off?
No, like I say, I'm bowled over. Personally, I'm humbled. Fantastic to be here. I thank all the teams, all the organisers for hosting us and enabling us to have such a fantastic time. Congratulations to all of you ladies.
Congratulations to all of you ladies. Our official umpires, Sam Stager and Nikki Ogier, thank you for your service to the game here this weekend. But the tournament, Wairau Women's Evergreen Organising Committee, simply outstanding. Naomi, Trish, Stephanie and Myrna, Joseph, we take our hats off to you. We salute you ladies. We salute you gentlemen. Thank you for your great hosting for the 2026 Evergreens Tournament. Can't forget our crew here. We had Jermaine Bristow. He jumped on the scoreboard for us today. Ethan Cunningham up from Ototahi Christchurch. How good. And Fitzy on the third base camera today.
Fitzy, the Romeo. Nice to see you, mate.
So good indeed. Of course, in commentary with me, Gary Rauhihi. Gaz, again, another fantastic tournament, dude. So good, Gaz, to have you here and to finish off another tournament with you.
Brilliant. Thank you, Chopper. Wonderful to be here, mate. Congratulations. Welcome to you. Good to see you get down here just in time for the finals.
And apparently there's a healthy barbell to pay for last night.
Yeah.
Well, I know who led that, instigated that. It'll be Adrian Royal. We can't do it without him, mate. The mastermind behind everything. And he's going for Personality of the Year. Remember the Diane Lambert Trophy. Will it be the Electric Slide or will it be the Worm? We'll find out from Adrian Royal.
He's an 80s boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. You've been watching Beyond the Dugout. The 2026 Women's Evergreens wraps up. Counties Manukau, your national champions, 16 runs to 8.